My name is Samuel Whitaker. I am 92 years old. I need to tell you something before I go. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping through your life. Stop walking around like you have 100 more years in your pocket. Stop acting like tomorrow is promised. It is not. Before I continue, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment where you're watching from. I want to see how far this message reaches before I leave this earth. Tell me your city. Tell me your country. Let me know you're here. Now, listen carefully. I am 92. I have buried my wife. I have buried my friends. I have buried my rivals. I have stood at more graves than weddings. And I am telling you, you are asleep. You are living under the most dangerous illusion a human being can live under. You think you have time. You wake up like your life refills every morning. You scroll like your youth regenerates overnight. You postpone joy like it's sitting in a savings account collecting interest. It's not. You are spending something that does not renew. You are spending your life. You know you're going to die. Of course you do. You're not stupid, but you don't feel it. You don't wake up with it in your chest. You don't taste it in your coffee. You don't hear it in the silence of the night. If you did, you would not be living the way you are. Let me tell you about a man named Daniel. Daniel was 44 years old, strong, ambitious, always in a rush, always chasing something bigger. He told me once, "Sam, give me 5 years, 5 more years of grinding, then I'll relax, then I'll travel, then I'll spend real time with my kids." 5 years. He had spreadsheets for his future happiness. He had timelines for his joy. 3 months later, Daniel collapsed in an airport lounge. Massive stroke. Gone before the ambulance arrived. I went to his house after the funeral. His desk was still covered in plans. His calendar was booked 6 months out. Meetings, deals, deadlines. The world did not stop. His company replaced him in 10 days. 10 days. His email auto-replied for a week. Then, silence. His clients found someone else. His parking spot got reassigned, and his children. They grew up without him. The tragedy was not that he died. But we all die. The tragedy was that he postponed living. He treated life like a waiting room for a future that never arrived. And when I look at you, I see Daniel. I'll start the business next year. I'll take the trip when I have more money. I'll fix my marriage when things calm down. I'll call my mother tomorrow. Tomorrow is the most dangerous word in the English language. There is no later. There is only now. You are making the worst trade in human history. You are trading today for a maybe. Let me talk about your stuff. You are obsessed with accumulation. Bigger house, better car, new phone, designer clothes, status symbols. At 92, I live in a small room. I have a bed, a chair, a photograph of my wife Eleanor on the table beside me. I once had a 6-bedroom house, imported cars. A watch collection worth more than most people's salaries. Do you know where it all is now? Scattered, sold, forgotten. I have attended many funerals. I have never seen a moving truck behind a hearse. When you die, your children will sort through your treasures in a weekend. They will argue over a few sentimental pieces. The rest, garage sale, dumpster, donation pile, future trash. And you are sacrificing your health, your relationships, your peace for future trash. You work 60 hours a week to afford a car that sits in traffic. You miss your daughter's recital to answer emails for people who would not attend your funeral. Madness! But you won't see it until you're sitting where I'm sitting. Let me confess something. In 1981, I won an award in my city. Businessman of the Year, black tie banquet, applause, cameras flashing. I felt invincible. I drove home holding that crystal trophy like it was the proof that I mattered. The house was dark. My wife was asleep. My children were asleep. I sat at the kitchen table alone, staring at that trophy. The applause was gone. The room was silent. And I realized something. The people who clapped for me did not love me. They loved what I could produce for them, the people upstairs, the ones who actually loved me. I had neglected them for months, chasing that applause. I missed my son's football game to close a deal. I missed my anniversary dinner to finalize a contract. That trophy, I don't even know where it is now. But I remember the look in Eleanor's eyes when I told her I'd be late again. That memory stayed. You think your career is your legacy? It's not. It's a transaction. You are selling the hours of your life, hours you will never get back, to build someone else's empire. If you drop dead tonight, your job will be posted before your obituary. Do not worship at the altar of your career. It will not love you back. It will not sit beside your hospital bed. It will not hold your hand when the lights begin to dim. So what matters? If the money fades, if the status dissolves, if the possessions become dust, what remains? I'll tell you, the only things you get to keep are the things you gave away, the love you gave, the time you gave, the attention you gave, the forgiveness you gave, the presence you gave. I sit here at 92, and I do not replay board meetings in my head. I replay Sunday mornings with Eleanor. I replay my daughter's laughter when she was 3. I replay helping a stranger push his car out of the snow. I replay small moments that felt ordinary at the time. That is wealth. Not numbers on a screen, not applause, not titles, moments, and you are burning through yours while staring at a glowing rectangle in your hand. Stop sleeping. Here is my challenge to you. No nonsense, no poetry, just truth. Number 1, kill your ego. You are terrified of looking foolish, so you don't start the business. You don't write the book. You don't approach the person you admire. You don't speak up. You think everyone is watching you. They're not. Everyone is too busy worrying about themselves. You are the main character only in your own mind. In everyone else's life, you are background noise. Stop letting the fear of judgment paralyze you. The people whose opinions you fear will be dust one day, just like you. Take the risk. Number 2, practice the last time. This will change your life if you let it. Every time you do something, anything, remind yourself that one day it will be the last time. One day you will hug your mother for the last time. One day you will hear your father's voice for the last time. One day you will laugh with your best friend for the last time. One day you will walk into your home for the last time. You don't know when that day is. It could be 20 years from now. It could be today. If you lived with that awareness, you would hold the hug longer. You would say, I love you more clearly. You would put the phone down during dinner. Number 3, wake up. You have youth. You have health. You have energy. You call it normal. I call it a miracle. And you are numbing yourself. Scrolling, complaining, comparing, waiting. Stop it. Go outside. Feel the air. Call someone you've been avoiding. Forgive someone, not because they deserve it, but because you don't have time to carry resentment anymore. Eat the good food. Book the flight. Start the project. Say the words. We are all going to die. That is not pessimism. That is clarity. The tragedy is not death. The tragedy is never truly living before it arrives. Most people do not live. They exist. They stay safe. They stay comfortable. They stay distracted. And then one day, they expire. Don't be like Daniel. Don't wait for the 5-year plan. 5 years is not guaranteed. 5 months is not guaranteed. 5 minutes is not guaranteed. The clock is ticking. Can you hear it? Like that faint sound in the background of your life. That is time leaving you. My name is Samuel Whitaker. I am 92 years old. I need to tell you something before I go. Stop sleeping. Stop waiting. Stop postponing your joy. Go live right now.